So guys, it's been more than 2 months since I'm using this Poco F1 as my primary. And you guys might know that recently Poco, basically Xiaomi announced this Poco Phone F1 in India and made a huge benchmark for a lot of people to basically launch their flagship smartphone under very budget category. So basically I'm using this smartphone as my primary device from last 2 months and I'm going to give you my 2 cents on it. Let's begin. Hey, what's up guys, my name is Zahir and this is the full review of this Poco Phone F1. So first of all, if you wanna see behind the scene or if you wanna be my friend, just go ahead and follow me on Instagram. Basically handle is Tech Buffet, which is flashing right over here. So yeah, let's begin the review. So in short and simple and sweet term, it is superb. Literally, no smartphone can beat the value of this smartphone. With that said, let's talk about some amazing things about this smartphone. So guys, the most talked about feature of this smartphone is the Snapdragon 845 processor. And Snapdragon 845 processor is the latest flagship chip from Qualcomm, and it is the one of the fastest processor, or I can say the fastest processor of the Android side, other than the Kirin 980 which is launched recently. So other than that, this is one of the, or I can say the fastest Android processor available, and they're giving it for 21,000. That's a huge bonus for a lot of people. So basically in terms of performance, it performs amazing. I'm not kidding here, because day-to-day tasks like app opening time, games opening time, thanks to that UFS 2.1 storage, it is breeze, and the gaming performance is just amazing. You can play very high-end games in very high setting in this smartphone. That is very nice thing. So in terms of performance guys, this smartphone is amazing. No problems whatsoever in terms of performance department. Whether it be gaming, day-to-day activity or RAM management, everything is flawless in this smartphone. Now after that, you will get 4000 mAh battery over here. And thanks to that 845 processor which is built on 10nm, the 4000 mAh battery lasts very long. Like literally it gives you 2-day battery life. That is amazing, right? And if you are a heavy user, you can still get 1 to 1.5 days of battery life. That is very awesome. I'm impressed with it guys. So the battery life of this smartphone is amazing. And after that, they included a fast charger inside the box. Yes, this smartphone also supports fast charger. That's awesome, right? And they have included the fast charger in the box. That is very awesome. So guys, now let's talk about those cameras, because it has really good set of cameras. On the rear, the primary sensor is 12 megapixel with the aperture of f1.9 and the secondary sensor is 5 megapixel with the aperture of 2.0. And on the front, it has 20 megapixel front facing camera with the aperture of f2.0, I guess. But guys, believe me, it takes really awesome pictures. As you see, these are some of the pictures which I have took with this phone, and the camera performs really nice. Dynamic range, details, sharpness, everything is on point here. I don't have any complaints in terms of camera department, especially if you consider the pricing. I mean, it's a really good camera guys. Don't you see the samples over here? It has above average dynamic range, very good sharpness, everything else is great. I'm super impressed with the camera, and even when it comes to front facing camera, it performs really good. You can take really good selfies with the front facing cameras too. So huge thumbs up from my side. And by the way guys, it can record 4K videos. That is awesome. This is a 4K video sample, and it can also shoot slow motion videos in 240 FPS. That's amazing. This is a sample by the way. After that, let's talk about the security, because that's a very huge thing in any smartphone. In last year, iPhone 10 was launched without a fingerprint scanner, and that's a huge letdown for a lot of people. But this smartphone has the fingerprint scanner, and it is very fast, very accurate and very quick. And on the front, it has 20 megapixel camera, plus it has a IR camera with the IR LED. So basically, even in the pitch dark situation, the face unlock of this phone works perfectly. By the way, it has a face unlock. I didn't tell you that, but it has a really good face unlock, and it works 99% of the time. And the face unlock speed is superb. No complaints whatsoever. Now let's talk about this display. It has a really good display, guys. Basically 6.18 inches of 1080p IPS display. It's a really good. Colors are punchy enough, details are good enough, viewing angles is amazing. There is no issues in terms of display. By the way, there is a single issue that I have found related to display. I will talk about in the con section. So yeah, let's talk about some other things. For example, speaker. The speaker of this phone is very amazing, and by the way, it has a stereo type of speaker. It is not a dedicated stereo speaker, but it has a technology that earpiece becomes the second speaker and it creates the stereo effect, but it's not as the dedicated speaker like Pixel. They had really good speaker in them, but the speaker of this phone is really good. There is no distortion even at the highest volume possible, and the loudness is really great, and even it has a headphone jack. That is like most important thing a smartphone owner wants, because headphone jack is really good, and even the quality from the headphone jack is amazing. Now talking about the call quality, it has dual SIM support, and you can use 2 Jio SIM cards simultaneously in this smartphone. Basically it has dual 4G SIM support, and the cellular network and the call quality is amazing, no problem. Not even a single issue I found in terms of cellular reception and the call quality. Now everything is not perfect in this smartphone, I have not said that. So let's talk about some of the bad things that I have found in this smartphone. So first, the build quality. The build quality is not that good, I would say that. It is a very average build quality. I mean, when you hold this smartphone in your hand, it doesn't feel like you are holding a smartphone which cost around more than 20,000 rupees, because it built with plastic, basically polycarbonate material, and it does not feel very good in hand. But in terms of looks, it looks really good and very premium, but it does not feel that premium in the hand. It looks like a toy, if you can say that. Yeah, you can say that. Nonetheless, it's very average build quality, not bad or not very good, but the buttons and everything else is very good. I'm impressed with the buttons, by the way. They are quite tactile enough, and there is a Corning Gorilla Glass 3 protection on the front. A lot of people saying that they should have given us a Corning Gorilla Glass 5 protection, it would be really nice, but Corning Gorilla Glass 3 is a very good thing. So they have to cut the corner somewhere to price this smartphone at 21,000 rupees. So they put the Corning Gorilla Glass 3 on the front instead of Corning Gorilla Glass 5. And if they given us the metal body or the glass body, the cost will gonna increase, obviously, right? A lot of people said that it has a screen bleeding issue, guys. I'm using it for 2 months, and guys, after I heard that it has a screen bleeding issue, and then I checked on my smartphone and I found out that it has the screen bleeding issue, but it's not a very major thing because it is not that noticeable in the bright environment. But if you are watching movies or some content in the dark or very dark situation, then you will find that the bottom part of the screen is glowing unevenly. That's a very sad thing, I would say that. But I would say it's not that bad, as people are saying that it is garbage or something like that, but it's not that bad. Talking about some other things, you cannot play full HD videos and even HD videos on some streaming sites like Amazon Prime and Netflix. So guys, there is some certification issue, but you can play 1080p videos on YouTube. That's a very nice thing. So you can watch my videos in 1080p, like right now you're watching this video. By the way, if you haven't subscribed this channel yet, hit that subscribe button, guys, because awesome videos are coming. So yeah, after that, some of the bugs are also present here. When I bought this smartphone, there were a lot of bugs, but majorly all of them are fixed, but some bugs are present over here. Especially the palm rejection is not that good. Basically, when I touch it on like this, the palm rejection must be very good, but the palm rejection, especially in the notch area, is not that good. That is a very big issue for a lot of people, but I am sure that Xiaomi or Poco will solve this issue with the software update. And some minor issues also present over here, like it does not have water resistance, micro SD card support. Basically, dedicated micro SD card support is not present over here. It does not have NFC. So yeah, these are some minor issues with this smartphone that I don't think so very big issue for a lot of people, and a lot of people doesn't care about those things. So guys, now let's talk about the pricing, because it's a very important factor to buying any smartphone. So it has a 3 variant. The first variant having 6GB of RAM with 64GB internal storage, and the cost of 6GB 64GB variant is 21,000 rupees. That is very amazing. Like literally it's a mind-blowing pricing for any smartphone with the Snapdragon 845 processor. So the 6GB RAM variant with 128GB internal storage variant costs 24,000 rupees, and the 8GB RAM variant, yes, it has a 8GB RAM variant too, which is having the 256GB of internal storage. Freaking insane, huh? Quarter terabyte. That's amazing. And that variant cost around 29,000 rupees, and it has a special variant which is known as Armored Black. Basically, if you don't like the build quality of this phone, then you can buy that variant. It has a Kevlar back. So that variant costs around 30,000 rupees. So this is the pricing, guys. So in terms of my conclusion, guys, this is one of the best phones that you can buy in the price range of 20 to 25,000 rupees. It is fast, cameras are great, battery life is superb, no problem. The build quality is not that good, and otherwise everything about this smartphone is just amazing, no issues. And software is also just amazing, no issues over here. By the way, it has a MIUI for Poco. So overall, it's a very good smartphone. You can do buy it right now. By the way, I will leave a link in the description box below from where you can purchase it. So yeah, that's all in this video, guys. If you like this video, hit that like button right now and share this video with your friends who want to buy this smartphone or who want to know about this smartphone. By the way, guys, I have made this video in Hindi as well. So if you want to see the Hindi video of this same Poco F1's review, then click on this card and go and watch that Hindi video. By the way, lots and lots of children are shouting outside my home, so I'm sorry about that if you are getting some background noises over here. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video, guys. Till now, if you're watching this video, guys, you are awesome. If you're watching till now, guys, let me know by commenting #dedicated. Then I know that you are watching till the end part of the video. So yeah, that's all in this video, guys. Yeah, bye bye.